park when Susan and her sister Carol and their friend Priscilla were having a good time jumping rope.
This was back when people had literally nothing to do except go to war.
Angry feelings should be gotten rid of one way or another, but always without hurting someone else. Let's
Take it out on inanimate objects, like your son.
Paul angry, and what happened to him?
Oh, I bet this plane will fly for 5 minutes, but it'll fly longer than Pete's.
We're making drones!
Hey, careful there, Eddie. Don't break it. That's Pete. Boy, wait till Pete gets here. We can take him out and fly him all around.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Pete.
We can detect enemy movement within 100 kilometers.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not going to fly planes today. I'm going to play ball.
But you said we'd fly our planes.
I said I would, but I changed my mind. Besides that, Jack said I could play first base. We can fly planes tomorrow.
You're a heck of a guy. First you promise, then you break your promise.
Oh, so what?
That's a dirty trick.
The broken promise and disappointment have made Paul furiously angry.
Welcome to life, Paul. Welcome to life.
To get angry. For a moment, Paul stopped and thought about going to the gym, where he hears Mr. Jackson working with a punching bag. But then he decided he didn't feel like going to the gym or like watching Mr. Jackson.
So he just opened doors and thought it was elevator action.
Like Susan, Paul wished he could forget his anger.
This kid just threw a turtle at the dog! Little
The
shit.
angrier he got. He felt thoroughly upset.
He decided to crush his enemies with his enormous psychic powers.
Perhaps we can understand better how Paul felt if we understand what happens to all of us when we get angry.
I don't know.
It's as if suddenly many parts
There's a
of our
plane attached to my hand and it makes me angry!
feel great excitement. Hearts beat faster, and the blood seems to rush quicker through the body.
Boom.
Sometimes a lot of blood rushes to the head. Our
Soon you will fly, thanks to your plane hand.
Sometimes blood rushes to the stomach. Anger makes us feel sick all over. Sometimes we clench our fists or bite our nails.
Sometimes we turn
Often
to a
we feel
teapot.
as though we were like kettles filled with steam. The angrier we get, the stronger the pressure inside of us. Like the kettles, we must find some way to let the pressure out. When Susan got angry...
I love it! Trump won! He got the most votes!
Paul got angry at his friend Pete. He too felt as though he were boiling over with anger.
But he was just ugly.
When Susan went
He
home,
gets confused.
she didn't let her anger out. And Paul made the same mistake. You can see that Susan and Paul would have felt better if they had found a good way to let the steam off sooner. Because it is important to let out our angry feelings, let's think of some different ways of getting rid of them.
I want to recount!
Way would have been for Susan to tell.
I want to stop the count!
Furious at
I
it.
mean, just count certain things!
Then she might have gone on turning the rope and waiting for her turn to jump. Perhaps Susan would have jumped so hard that she could have jumped higher and better than she ever had.
Her anger propels her into the sky like the Ron Paul blimp.
Or Susan could have looked for her mother as soon as she came home and told her all about her trouble.
And beaten her.
Talking difficulties over with friends, parents, homeroom teachers, or the coach are good ways to get rid of anger. If Susan had tried any of
Mom,
these
this
ways,
wallpaper is
she would
awful.
have let her anger out, and pleasant feelings would gradually have returned.
Yeah,
Susan
they're
then
like
would
the
have
Muja
soon
Bean
forgotten her
dance.
troubles and gone on playing. Now, let's see what Paul might have done to get rid of his anger. When
He could have
passed by the
pissed
gym,
everywhere.
He might have entered. And then,
Hi, Mr. Jackson.
Hi, Paul. Boy, it sure feels good to get the old muscles loosened up again. But I thought you were going to be flying your model plane this afternoon.
Are we the same age?
He ditched me.
Well, how'd that happen?
We were just about to fly our planes when Pete decided to play baseball.
Baseball? Here, Paul, you want to hit the bag?
Had Paul started...
It's not even near
as
September
soon as Pete left him,
11th. What are you doing with
or
the
even
planes?
decided to punch the bag, his disappointment and anger would have dissolved, and he would have begun to feel better right then.
Oven mitts.
Perhaps
He
if Paul
imagined
pounded
punching
the
his
bag,
friend. Soon he will take
he
it
might
out
have
on
done it
him.
with Pete. Every swing was a swing at Pete.
Oh, he is.
Think that would have helped Paul get rid of his anger?
Who the fuck knows?
Anyhow, with his feelings taken out on the punching bag, Paul may have found that he wasn't angry anymore.
Thanks for coming to my garage. White people, for
There
short.
are other ways, too, of getting rid of anger. For instance, see what Eddie is doing?
Nope.
He is getting rid of his anger by drawing a picture of his aunt, who a few hours before had scolded him.
It's not very good.
mother isn't home
Some
yet,
people think
so
he's
he can't
mentally
talk to her.
challenged. Other
But
people
he
just
can
call him
make a funny
retarded.
picture of his aunt, and that makes him feel better. He's having so much
I'm
fun
writing
drawing
letters
the
to Jodie
picture that
Foster.
He forgets all about his anger. Perhaps you, like Carol, can imagine dreaming
Dear
up a story
diary,
about
fuck,
animals or people
fuck,
that
fuck,
help you get
fuck the
anger out
world.
of your system. All these are good ways to get rid of anger.
Modeling clay for
They
anger.
free us so that we can start having fun again. You see, the important thing is to let out our anger in
The
some
important thing is to destroy replicas of those you hate.
or jumping, or hitting the punching bag.
Imagine the people you hate
Be
and
sure
crush
to get
them.
hurt or make others angry. Because if we remember what happens inside of us when we get angry, we'll be more careful about making others angry.
I hate apples.
And perhaps, too, when we get angry, we'll think of the best ways to work our anger out of our system.
No, gotta
Do
get
you
go
remember
on.
some of the good ways that helped Susan and Paul get rid of their anger? What would you have done if you'd been Paul? Or
Kill
Susan?
myself. Kill others. And that's the end of anger. Just remember, when you're angry, take it out on people you love. And I'm saying that from the video.